What's up, YouTube? I woke up this morning. I woke up late, got on the telephone, talked to a few people, and then boom, I get ready to check my Capping with Kev Mac channel, my sports channel, and I see Nina Boy is live. Mind you, I never seen what Nina Boy had to say about treaties and all that stuff, and the cutes and others, let's call them OGs, were were responding to and talking about, right? So I'm always of the opinion that everybody has an opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how you respond to the opinion and if the opinion is valid or not, or if it needs some clarification. So I checked Nina Boy out for a little bit, and Nina Boy is saying that this is fake peace. My question was the peace fake when y'all sat down with the Mexicans from F-13? I don't know what his response was, but I know I got hit by one of his moderators, right? Well, I'm not going to say I was targeted purposely, but the subscriber only button was hit, so I couldn't reply and have dialogue. I have his number. He have my number. Of course, it's hard to get in touch with him. He'll respond some days later. What I did like in this video was the fact that he said, KM, I'll hit you up later. So I'm expecting this phone call from Nina Boy if he's a man of his word, whether he's mad or not mad, whether he feel disrespected or not. He's entitled to his opinions, just like I'm entitled to mine. I'm entitled to respond anytime I feel like somebody is attacking my channel or my position. I have that right to respond or choose to ignore. I kind of got into this video and realized all the stuff Nina Boy was talking about while I was viewing this live video that's live right now. I felt like the majority of it, 75% of it was hypocritical and 25% of it was misinformation. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and respond for the simple fact I want to clear some things up, not just with Nina Boy, but all the people that's riding his wave, right? So I took a couple of notes while I listened for a little bit, and he kept saying this peace treaty, this peace treaty, this peace treaty. Excuse me if I'm unaware of this peace treaty. Excuse me if there's a peace treaty that I don't know about and ain't heard about. I don't know about it. He keeps referring to this meeting, which I believe is the one that played a major role in. I'm not going to take all the credit. Everybody that showed up are equally as important and made this happen. So in this meeting, I've never heard the word peace treaty. I never heard nobody agree to peace. I never heard nobody hug and shake hands and say the war is over for temporarily or permanently. I've even seen some niggas on the internet, and I'm not talking about Nina Boy, but I'm going to address it right now, talking about this peace treaty. See, the problem is I'm too boring. My lives are too long. Niggas is trying to outdo me or push me out the way. So they don't watch my lives. I've been and made this clear a long time ago. There was no peace treaty. This was a non-confrontational conversation amongst Crips. There was no representative from no hood. No hood sent somebody there, or nobody came from no hood to speak for their hood. Everybody spoke as individuals. So this misperception of representations from the hood, this person ain't qualified. What qualifies a motherfucker to have a conversation with other grown men. You have a conversation with that nigga when you in the cell with him on them level 4s and level 3s. You're going to have a conversation with him when you up in them courtrooms and the modules, be it good or bad. To me, this was some brave men who showed up, invitation only, to hear the conversations and engage in conversations. I keep hearing people, including Nina Boy, say no youngsters was there. What youngsters? There was youngsters there. Was there a whole lot of them? No. Was there youngsters from every hood? No. But there was youngsters there. I keep hearing people talk about the shooters. Nina Boy just mentioned the shooters. You think them dudes wasn't shooters? You think the old dudes wasn't shooters at some point? And then he mentions this clout thing, this clout about responding to him. No, it's a response to defending my platform and defending this movement, right? And I'm going to keep it real. Because of the naysayers, because of the ignorance, and because people want to continue to throw their life away, I'm going to respond. And I'm going to respond how I want. Like he said, he got an opinion. I agree with him. I got an opinion. You can't disagree with that. I'm going to defend my platform and I'm going to defend my name and my honor. He said there needs to be some marching orders. The OGs need to pull up and film it. They need to film talking about I'll sock one of you young dudes out. But he had a problem with the meeting being on the internet. He had a problem. Yeah, I sit back on a lot of topics, but I couldn't sit back no further on this, Robbie. He had a problem with it being filmed. In his words, he had a problem with it being on the internet. I'm the one brought this to the internet, right? I put it on the internet on my blue channel. And it served a great purpose. You know why? There were several gangs that I'm not in touch with. There were several gangs that people I conversate with was not in touch with. And they got in touch with me and they showed up. So it served its purpose. Never was there a place. There was no place on the internet, right? There was no time on the internet, right? So that's why some suckers that are complaining and some suckers that have all this bad feedback was not invited. People knew who not to invite. I ain't gonna say they knew who to invite because maybe there were some people that should have been there that wasn't there, but they damn sure knew who not to invite, right? So he says the big homies, the OGs, if you real OGs, y'all need to pull up in your hood. Everybody need to pull up in your hood. And he got his phone in his hand and he said, y'all need to film it. Is it for the internet or not? That's why I say this, a lot of the stuff was hypocritical. Do you film discipline your homeboys? Do you film pulling up? So now, because he's talking about intel, he's talking about the police knowing because it's on the internet, but now you want the police to know who's the one pushing the line in every hood. I mean, come on, man. You can't have it both ways. Which one do you want it? Do you want it on the internet or not on the internet? Do you want the OGs to do this off camera or on camera? Come on, man. Let the brothers do the work. His brothers out there doing the work, right? But again, in the midst of this conversation, there was never a peace treaty. It was a conversation, non-confrontational amongst grown Crips, amongst Crips, right? So remember, C-Mac got DP'd. Everybody had a problem with C-Mac getting DP'd on camera. So we're gonna just DP the youngsters in different hoods and put it on camera. No. And the DPs ain't going down like that just because somebody say they ain't with it. The purpose was to have conversations with these youngsters to bridge that gap between the youngsters and the old dudes. And it's working in some places, but never was there a peace treaty. Nobody agreed on a peace treaty. Nobody even agreed on a ceasefire. It was a conversation with ideas and a purpose. I don't understand why people don't. I mean, I do understand why people don't get it because they wasn't there. Apparently, they don't know anyone that was there and had a conversation with them, or they would know better. But dudes rely on their own understanding. They see something, they go ape shit, go crazy, want to respond. But he said, "This is about clout. This is about clout. If it's about clout, maybe that's why certain individuals on YouTube are speaking on it, because this would be another good clout chase. This is a topic that didn't hit the internet by storm. You talk about clout chasing. This is the perfect clout chase." Another thing I noticed Nina Boy said, and this goes for more than just Nina Boy, but Nina Boy just stated that dudes are in it for the money. Dudes are in it for the money, and dudes need to help out their community, pick the ladies up, take them to work, help them get groceries and stuff like this. I didn't get paid. Could you please tell me who got paid? Because they owe me some money. I rented a car, drove out there, and had to get a place to stay. Give me some money. I didn't do it for the money. You know why I did it? Because I care. You know why I did it? Because I got 3 grandkids in Compton that go to LA frequently. This wasn't no money grab. This was not a money grab for me. And I don't know of anyone that got paid for that. If they did it in a slick manner. I know nothing about it. My homies don't know nothing about it. And the people I talk to don't know nothing about nobody getting a check for this. So please enlighten us. When you come with these theories, please give names. Please tell us who paid, who signed the check, and who cast the check. Don't just throw out these conspiracies, man, like the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, eating dogs. Give us some real accounts, some real names. I can show you my bank account. I can show you my cash app. I ain't get paid for that shit. Nobody gave me no money on my rental car. Nobody gave me no money on my food, place to stay, my gas, none of that shit. Why are y'all making these things up? So as it pertains to Nina Boy, he say it's about money, this and that, and OGs ain't slick or whatever. He didn't say the word slick, but so he turns around and say the OGs need to donate cars. Listen, homie, listen. I am not part of no nonprofit organization. I don't know anything about creating a nonprofit organization or none of that. If you want people to donate cars to these women and these children, you must be targeting the nonprofit people. These are the same people that you got a problem with getting paid, but you want them to donate something. How the fuck they gonna donate something if they're not getting paid for their nonprofit? Like, what do you think? These old niggas that kept dope money from the 90s and the 80s? I mean, come on, man, keep it real. So again, I'll probably say this 10 more times. The hypocritical information. Oh, they getting money. They need to donate. Do you want them to get money? Do you want them to donate? Or what? Right? And let me see, because I wrote some things down, and I didn't watch it long, you know what I'm saying? But and I have no disrespect toward Nina Boy, my opinion versus his hypocritical perceptions, right? He says, stop the killing. Let's get some money. Wait a minute. Stop the killing, nigga. That's what we trying to do. And get some money. Oh my God. You just was talking about niggas meeting to get some money. Do you want to get some money? Do you want to stop killing? Because if you want to get some money and you want to stop killing, you shouldn't have nothing to say. Your opinion should be checked before you give it out. It's all right to have your opinion, but maybe we need to slow down and think these things out. One thing you guys could have done that have something to say about this is y'all could have got in touch with Ant. Because I know y'all ain't gonna get in touch with me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all had options to reach out to people and get an understanding. But nah, y'all didn't do that. Now y'all blaming clout. Now y'all playing victim. People coming at y'all. People talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? What else he say? He said something about why would someone, something dookie, somebody would blow your head off. That's another question. So you don't want this on the internet. You don't want this film. You want the OGs to go in the hood, check people and discipline them. But then you say the youngsters will blow your head off. So now you want the OGs to film a murder, to film a homicide, film gangbang suicide. And you talk about the police. So now the police got evidence to a murder. Now you want the youngsters to crash out. Now you want the youngsters to go to prison on camera. You want to make sure the OGs film it. Come on, dude. That's all hypocritical dialogue, homie. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing against you. You know, I'm not calling you COINTELPRO. I'm not saying you a plant. I ain't saying none of that. I'm saying you just got the wrong information and the wrong perception. So yeah, if you still want to call me after this, call me, homeboy. You know, I ran across you a few times. You know, we good. You could call me. We could talk about it. Maybe I can enlighten you on some things and some of these other dudes. Now, where I would say clout comes into play, and these, and matter of fact, back to the money part, we got YouTube channels, right? So Nina Boy, whoever else, Kev Mac, and whoever else, your point is valid that we go to the internet for the money. Your point is valid. Did you happen to turn your monetization off when you talked about this? Did you turn your monetization off when you talked about the peace treaty that I don't know that exists? So why would you point that out? We all in it for the same reason. We just have different content. Some of us take better care of the content than others. Some of us sound more intelligent than others. You got dudes like you, Nina Boy. You got dudes like Ant. You got Damian Porter. You got Bub. You got Spider Lope. There are some intelligent individuals on YouTube. I'm not one of them, but guess what? I take care of the content and I love my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't go at everybody to go at me. I don't speak up on every topic that you guys speak on. So when you keep saying out of respect, no disrespect, no disrespect, let's see if you can respect my comeback, in my opinion, in trying to get you to understand the stuff that you are talking about. You got good points, you got bad dialogue. You got some other good points, bad perception. You just really don't even understand what just took place and what the meaning of it was, right? So do you want to stop the killing and get some money or not? And who do you know got paid for that meat? Now, anybody that says that I put something on the internet or whatever, hell yeah, I did that. And I felt like it was in great cause. Now, if you mixing up Skip filming, all right, that's Skip. That ain't got nothing to do with the OGs. That ain't got nothing to do with how this was planned and went about. You know how many police showed up? Zero. Ain't no police showed up. You go to your park and have a meeting, how many police gonna show up? Come on, man. Come on, man. Keep it 100, right? You know how many people gonna catch cases if all the OGs march to your marching orders, show up with cameras, discipline their homies in the hood? You talk about a RICO act or organized crime, nigga. Come on, man. Come on, man. Think it out, brother. You say you've been banging since the 90s. You know the rules. You know how this stuff go. Man, Nina Boy, man, all I'm saying, man, is have a conversation with somebody. And if you still feel the way you feel, cool. Because a lot of the stuff you saying ain't no different from what we saying. It's just you getting there a whole different type of way. You getting there by shitting on what the OGs want. and what the OGs are trying to do. Your whole perception, your whole information, your balance is off, homie. Your balance is off. So as far as YouTube and its clout, man, I mean, how many videos I got? I got 150,000 subscribers and a whole lot of videos. I got another channel with 55,000 viewers, subscribers, and a lot of videos. Ain't nobody never accused me of clout chasing, not even my haters. So I would like to think you wasn't talking about me. I would like to think I know who you're talking about, but we know I ain't no clout chaser, homie. I could jump on all these topics y'all jump on. I could put all these faces on my thumbnails that y'all put on your thumbnails, man. I just try to be smooth and stay out the way. I try to stay out your way. And my concern and my message to y'all the other day was, let me have my lane. Don't come at me whenever I get up and try to do something. Don't get up on me when I do a video on somebody. Like you don't want nobody come at you for your opinions. You feel me? So I wanted to make that clear. And on top of that, all my viewers know, no, I don't owe nobody no explanation. Absolutely not. But I want to give an explanation so people will get the right perception on me. Ain't nobody never said there was no peace going on. I don't know what peace is going on that everybody's talking about. There was no peace. There was a conversation to go back to your hood and talk to people. That way, when we do a follow-up, we see where we stand. Is this something that we can achieve or not? Dude talked about jobs. Listen, that's part of the program, homie. That's what I'm pushing. I'm pushing for these dudes with these nonprofits and these dudes with businesses to employ these youngsters. See, if you wasn't there, keep your mouth shut. You don't have no idea. You giving the youngsters the wrong perception. You teaching them hate for no reason. This is to help them. This is to get these fools jobs, to take care of their kids and their wives, their girlfriends, their elderly mamas, pay their bills. What are you guys talking about, man? What? And then you keep saying you all for peace. You all for a black man. Not if you're encouraging them to kill an OG because he's asking for them to stop killing each other. Hypocritical dialogue. It's hypocritical dialogue, homie. So I never consider myself an OG. I don't care how long I've been around. I don't care how much I did and how much I've been through. I'm not an OG, man. I pay respect to a lot of the OGs. Not every OG. Every OG ain't worth respecting, but I pay my respect to anybody older than me. You know, I got one homeboy younger than me. I give him all the respect in the world. He carries himself bigger and better than most OGs. You know what I mean? So I don't know who he's talking about when he say OG. I know Cuse is an OG. I didn't hear what BJ had to say. So I don't know what BJ said. I don't know what other OGs are speaking on this. But Nina Coy, if you're watching, cuz, you got the number. But you know what? Nina Boy said he don't have to apologize. He's not going to apologize. That's cool, man. Stand on your business. Stand on your own terms. I love that. I admire that shit. But what you should do, I'm not going to say need to do, but what you should do for the credibility of your channel and yourself, you need to let the people know you had the wrong idea. I just said you don't need to do anything. You should let your audience know you had the wrong idea. You should let them know you had the wrong idea, bro, the wrong perception, and you didn't have any inside information on this. And the fact that a Crip set can get along with a Mexican set that they've been at war with should be a call to all black people. Black people should be able to get along with black people. Why should you be able to get along with Mexicans before you could get along with your own people? Why should you get along with your Mexican enemy, but not with the color rag in which you represent? I mean, them are things that need to be talked about too when you start talking about peace is fake, peace treaties fake, peace treaties fake. Was that one fake? That's the question that I pose on this channel. You feel me? And then you the same. This is specifically for you, Nina boy. When I'm watching you talking about you all black, you for your people. Run that playback. Run that and make some sense of that. You for your people, but the peace is fake. But the peace with the Mexicans not fake. So yeah, I agree with you if anybody's out there pushing a peace treaty. Because I don't know nothing about no peace treaty, homie. All I know about is a conversation. And you alluded to the fact I know you was talking about me. I'm assuming you was talking about me when you said, "Oh man, this nigga said that I couldn't come because I wasn't invited." Nigga, I stand by that. How could you come somewhere you wasn't invited to? Did you go to Lil Ray Ray's birthday party last week? No. Why? Because you wasn't invited. So make some sense out of that. Make some sense out of that. Like, this is just common sense shit. You wasn't invited is why you didn't show up. You can't put no spin on that. You could have just kept that to yourself. But I understand you have a persona to put out there for your audience, which is cool. But Austin, Texas, say you mentioned Cutes and you and everybody. I mean, it's cool to mention me. Like I said he was gonna call KM. So hey, that's what it is. But OG Baby Gangster from Santana Rockcliffe. Well, see, I don't know what Baby Gangster had to say. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, man. I just Nina Boy pops up on my feed, and he was live this morning or a few minutes ago, and so that's how I got onto his show because I hadn't seen what he said before. I don't know what he said before. I know what everybody's saying was said, but bro. And then I don't know what he may have said or didn't say, but I seen in his comment section, they were reacting to whatever he said. His moderators were saying that showing our face at a meeting is diabolical. Why? You showing your face on YouTube every day. What difference do it make? You say you was a shooter, you was a killer, you was frontline, you did your stuff, then the police know who you are, right? So the police know who you are. Your face is on YouTube every day, and you're talking about what you did. Come on, man. Why not be shown trying to save your people? I don't care if he did something in YA or on the street. I'm just saying what he said. Okay, if he did his thing in YA, that's cool. Guess what? Then they know who he is in YA. Guess what? The FBI and them get all that. They get all that information. They got a computer in which they put all their gang information in, man. For those that's active, I think they last for 7 or 10 years, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all keep calling him COINTELPRO. I'm not putting that on that man. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to straighten out the misperception and the bad dialogue. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. It's like y'all know I don't even go live this time of day on the normal, especially this early. It ain't even 1 o'clock. It ain't even 2 o'clock yet. Y'all know I don't go live this early. I'm not OG Kev, man, but it's just call me Kev. That's cool enough, man. Kev is good enough. Yeah, I understand how things work. I get that, but I'm just saying I'm not putting no label on that dude like that, man. How can I call him that? Man, they want me to be weird bad, don't they, Abby? For real, for real. Y'all need them football picks. It's all good. I should, bro. I should what? I missed that part. I should what, Young Tiny? You wouldn't respond? All right, shit. See, here's the thing, man. You know how much shit I don't respond to? It's a whole lot I don't respond to. Like, do you get that part? Do you understand that part? So for me to respond, should let you know that I feel some type of way about my name, my integrity, and my channel. It should let you know that I really care about the youngsters. I care about all the black men living in LA. And I also want to clear up the misperception. Why would I not want to? Why? That would be doing a disservice to our people and any potential movement to bring us together going forward. You feel me? So I'm gonna stand by mine and stand on mine. You know what I mean? I think this channel is far away from clout chasing. I'm far away from considering myself an OG. And we definitely didn't get paid. You see what I'm saying? You see why I'm responding? Hell, man, so many distractions going on right now without question. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt about it, man. Ain't no doubt. There's a lot of distractions in this world, this presidential election, the local elections, in the community. It's a whole lot of stuff going on, man. So, General Blood, what's up with you? Well, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all, man. I just wanted to clear up the misperceptions, wait around and see if we had this discussion or not. I think I kept it highly respectful toward Nina Boy. And I think I got my point across as far as the misperceptions and the hypocritical dialogue, man. You know, I always say this. Us as YouTubers, when we go live, we are spending an hour or so, maybe more, maybe less, talking. When we start talking, sometimes we just say anything because we gotta eat up some minutes. So we just start running our mouths and talking out the side of our neck, not really understanding how hypocritical we are being, not understanding that we are misperceiving or misconceiving what's going on because we wasn't there and we haven't talked to nobody that was there. You see what I'm saying? So just trying to get understanding out there, man. Understanding can be very helpful to a lot of people and it can go a long way. With that said, I'm out of here, y'all, man. Y'all could have blessed your boy with a super chat or a cash app, but it's all good. Y'all have a happy Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. And don't listen to people that were not there. Don't listen to people who are not part of the source. Y'all could easily ask me whatever y'all need to know. Good looking out, Marlon Guest. Marlon Guest came through on the super chat. Y'all could talk to Ant. Ant was there. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say what other names was there. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And if you don't, that tells me something about you right there in your pursuit of truth, justice, and unity for all. I'm out of here, y'all. Good looking out, Brick City. Appreciate it, man. Ricardo Ramirez. Appreciate it, brother. Skunk Dog, what up with you? I'll be back to do my regular live tonight, y'all. Shout out to Aunt Hefe. This peace wave is amazing. I think it's time to have the talks, man. You know what I said when I was there? That this was to get the talks going. I achieved my goal. My goal was achieved. Mine was achieved. Mission accomplished. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.